even though you've been, away from the scene in front of the cameras for a while, it feels to me like you never left because, when we were at the Queens Flip event over the weekend, your name got mentioned in various battles. People all, whoa, Math Hoffa, whatever the case is. You're mentioned in nearly every battle.
Word.
How do you feel about, just people always just tossing you in there for a punchline?
I mean, I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was saying to me the other day, a fan that came up to me, he started talking to me and all that stuff, he was kicking it and all that. And, I was kind of in a hurry, but, I stopped, gave him some time, talked with him or whatever. And I kept it moving. My man was like, yo, that shit must get on your nerve. And I'm like, yo, bro, you got to think. There was a time when nobody knew who the fuck I was when I walked down the street. So
right.
I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So, I appreciate the punchlines. I appreciate all that stuff. You know what I mean? It's never in a, as long as it's not, you go get your ass whooped like Math Hoffa did. Nah. I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But, it's usually always something that's, that adds to the whole Math Hoffa vibe and all that. So I'm not mad at it at all.
Okay.
That's cool.
Well, from what Daylight told me, the battles were like a minute or a minute and 30 seconds or something like that.
Minute and 30 seconds.
Judge battles, obviously Slaughterhouse. How did you feel about the format? Just a minute and 30, just punchlines, just go, go, go. How'd you feel about it? As opposed to, the way a Smack URL round is set up where you have more time to really, establish, your bars and everything.
It was cool. It was cool. I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't mad at that at all. You know what I mean? And they paid us for the 90 seconds. So it was like cool. 90 seconds? So, all right, cool. Wasn't mad at it. But this Dizaster battle is kind of like payback in a way. I'm not gonna give the details of that whole shit or whatever. But we were one of the matches, me and Dizaster. And I can't say that Dizaster beat me. He can't say that he beat me, or he probably wouldn't have took this battle. But I slipped up that day, and the shit that I had was gonna murder, and they knew it because, I choked, but I came back. I wasn't that mad about it because 6 motherfuckers out of the 8 of us choked that day. You know what I'm saying? And some of them stopped, and they didn't keep going. I kept going. I finished my round, and as I'm finishing my round, I was getting way more crowd reaction than him because the bars or whatever. Even the judges, when they spoke about it, they were like, yo, you came back crazy and da-da-da. So they wanted to give it to me, but it was just, I choked. Yeah. You can't do that. So he took that round. So this is like the cleanup.
Okay. Before
the shit. You know what I mean? This is all right, before that shit gets out, I need to take this battle. That's kind of why I went to ARP and I was like, yo, I want to go do this. What's up? I know we had an agreement, but can we make it happen? He was like, yo, cool. All right, cool. Bang, bang. Good. So this will be cleaned up. By the time that comes out, they're going to be like, oh, shit, man, Papa. Oh, they battled again. Oh, shit. Oh, this nigga killed that nigga. Good work. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of part of that whole shit. Word.
So if you could go back and change anything, would you change, how that battle went down?
Of course. Fuck want to lose, dog. Nah, I wouldn't change that at all. Nah, I don't want to fucking lose. Nobody ever wants to lose. So, but I learned something from it. But yeah, I would still change the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's not an honorable win. And I think Dizaster knows it, and that's why he took the battle. Because it's I didn't really beat him. He fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Well, what was your favorite part, you know, about filming the show?
I'll tell you what wasn't my favorite part.
Okay.
Sleeping in that motherfucker. Dog. All night long. It was like a fucking symphony of niggas snoring. I'm telling you, like, yo, Big T, Marv 1, Cortez, T-Rex. These niggas was killing the house, dog. Yo, dead ass. I was like, yo, come on, my nigga. Like, yo, you'll hear it. Like, it's like 3 floors, right? You'll be sleeping shit, and you hear from upstairs. And then, like, the like, under you or whatever, I guess you, like, Big T was downstairs, you hear. Then you got Rex in the next room, and he's just. You're like, oh, what the? Yo, these niggas. How do they do it?
Do you feel like battle rap should get more reality TV recognition, or will too much reality TV kind of, you know, taint the authenticity of it?
It depends on what battle rappers are on it. Like, I think street type battle rappers need a reality show. No, it's kind of like, it's kind of cleaning up. Like, that shit cleans things up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you throwing a reality show, unless you got dudes acting a fool just for the camera, then it's going to take away from the aura of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And how impactful your words are on stage. But if you just like, yo, you know, I like to write rhymes, and you know, I write all day long, and I read the dictionary. Like, if that's what you're doing, that's gonna take away from it too, because there's gonna be people that think that you're cool because you come up with all these gun bars,
Right.
and they find out that you fucking in the crib playing fucking Minecraft all day long. Like, it's gonna be like, this nigga's a geek. You know, like,
Right.
fuck is this? So, I don't know. I think that this particular situation was cool. Putting us all in a house, you know, seeing, you know, what happens, what we come up with, like, that was cool.
Daylight put out a blog about how the pre-existing leagues, Smack URL, UW, KOTD, Don't Flop, etc., have to kind of be a little bit on their toes in regards to, you know, bigger corporations like Shady Records getting into the battle scene. Mm-hmm. Do you feel as though bigger companies, you know, like Shady or whatever else, coming into battle rap might pose a threat in terms of the existence in the future for like a Smack URL, UW, or have they solidified themselves enough to compete with these big companies?
I think everybody's always going to know. I think the only people that can hurt Smack is Smack. That's it. As far as like other companies getting involved, it's still like the look that they're gonna go for, or whatever however they're gonna try to present it. If it's not the same as Smack, and it's coming from a corporation, it might be cleaner, which I don't think people are gonna gravitate to. Mm. But again, like you were saying earlier, you know, if Smack cleans his shit up, then yeah, he has to worry about the motherfuckers that's gonna look like his shit when it started. Mm-hmm. You feel me?
Right.
Because there is an aura to that. Like, it's all part of battle rap. Mm-hmm. You can't remove these pieces and expect it to grow the same way that it's been growing with those pieces together. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, nah, I think Smack has solidified this spot. King of the Dot solidified this spot. Don't Flop solidified this spot.